Imagine enduring a journey across a vast ocean, packed shoulder to shoulder in unimaginable conditions, with no idea what awaits you. The sheer terror and despair of such a voyage are almost impossible to comprehend. During the brutal transatlantic slave trade, the average mortality rate for enslaved people on board slave voyages, particularly during the Middle Passage, was approximately 15%. This means that for every 100 individuals forced onto these ships, about 15 would not survive the journey. This incredibly high death toll was a direct result of the inhumane conditions imposed on the enslaved. Factors like extreme overcrowding, which led to rapid spread of diseases such as dysentery, smallpox, and scurvy, were rampant. Malnutrition and dehydration were common, as food and water were scarce and often contaminated. Physical violence and psychological torment also took a heavy toll, often leading to death by despair or active resistance. Understanding this devastating average helps us grasp the full horror and systemic cruelty of the slave trade. It underscores that these voyages were not merely journeys, but rather instruments of mass suffering and death designed to dehumanize and exploit. This knowledge allows us to better appreciate the immense resilience of those who survived and the profound human cost of this historical chapter. The journey was famously known as the Middle Passage, the perilous sea lane from Africa to the Americas. While enslaved people faced a 15% mortality rate, even the European crew members experienced significant losses, often around 5 to 7%, primarily due to the same rampant diseases. This stark contrast highlights the deliberate and even more extreme deprivation forced upon the enslaved during every moment of the journey. Reflecting on the average mortality rate of slave voyages, though a difficult truth, is essential. It paints a vivid, heartbreaking picture of human suffering and reinforces the importance of remembering history's darkest moments. By confronting these facts, we ensure that the lessons learned about human dignity and justice are never forgotten.
If you're into this, like, subscribe, and drop a comment.